it. What's up, everybody? Let me put up the video so I can see the comments. I wish that it would just show the comments on StreamYard.
Oh, right. I'm not looking at the live comments, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to. I wish that it would show it on the StreamYard.
If you go under live comments, it should show it. That's how I look at them. Yeah, we got
Shane's
here
okay.
and Robbie's here. What's up, guys?
Sweet. Okay. Awesome. I was thinking that I had to go on somewhere else.
Good to see you guys in here.
What's up, everybody? So we were talking about Harry Potter. So you said the first three are looking great in 4K?
Sorry, that might be a little loud, right? There's just parts in this movie that are loud. Sorry, man.
Oh, yeah, no, it's okay. I can kind of hear it in the background, but like it's not taking me away.
I know what it is. My TV is loud. Because I have the separate speakers. There we go. Yeah. Hey, what's up, John Costan? It's good to see you in here, man.
Hey, John Kyle.
Yeah. I mean, because these ones are filmed on film, so there's so much potential they have because like these movies have like a 4K DI, whereas like the later ones that are filmed digitally only have a 2K DI. So this is true 4K, so it has the potential to be even more detailed. It looks freaking amazing. I'm looking at it right now.
One day I'm gonna have to get a 4K TV and like actually watch those in 4K, because especially Harry Potter.
Yeah, I mean, like for a long time I didn't think it was like going to be all that big of a deal, but it's pretty incredible when you got the right setup, man, for sure.
What about Lord of the Rings? Are they on 4K yet?
No, if they were, I would have bought them day one. They're not on 4K yet. Haven't heard anything about it happening, but I'm sure it will inevitably at some point. That's going to be a treat. Sorry?
I'm just surprised it hasn't, honestly. Like,
I know that he said he's restoring Dead Alive and Meet the Feebles and Bad Taste in 4K.
I'm so glad that I finally saw Dead Alive, dude.
Oh, I watched a review of it this morning, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I love so that movie. Awesome. Yeah, I literally didn't expect it to be that nuts.
It is crazy, dude.
But also, you know, I watched it on YouTube for free, and they also have Bad Taste and Meet the Feebles on here too, which I'll watch on YouTube as well.
Oh, by the way, Cheyenne says she's a Hufflepuff. I'm a Slytherin. I
don't know what I'd be. Maybe Gryffindor. I didn't do like the Pottermore thing.
Robbie said he's Ravenclaw. That's cool.
Oh, I haven't seen. Robbie said the original Superman was amazing in 4K.
I heard that. I think I've seen the 4K for sale before. I would love to pick that up because I'm sure it does look amazing.
No, yeah, it sucks I don't have a 4K TV, but like, I know it'll make a difference when I actually watch something in 4K as opposed to Blu-ray. I don't know if everything would make a difference, but I know a lot of movies.
It certainly does vary, man, from release to release. You know, you never really know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, because like Halloween 1978, the upgrade is not like out of this world. It's not going to blow you away.
Yeah, I heard that it wasn't as good.
Blade Runner will rock your world.
That would be in 4K.
What else? I mean, I know The Shining is going to blow me away tomorrow. I'm already expecting that. I mean, Kong Skull Island is a really good 4K just because of its HDR. It's like really amazing to look at.
That one's awesome. That one visually would be cool to watch just on 4K.
Yeah, you know what I heard today though? I heard a review of Guardians of the Galaxy, and apparently it's not like mind blowing. In fact, they said that the 3D Blu-ray is the best one. It's like way better than the 4K that's coming out tomorrow.
Really?
I mean, that means nothing to me really because I don't have a 3D TV, nor do I necessarily want one.
I don't either. I think that's a gimmick more.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some advantages that they could do with the pictures, sure, but like I don't like watching stuff in 3D. Like if I had a 3D TV, Corey, all I would care about is give me like a real 3D Blu-ray of Friday the 13th Part 3, and then I'll watch Texas Chainsaw 3D.
Yes. Honestly, I haven't seen Texas Chainsaw 3D in 3D, so I'd probably
I saw it in 3D, and when it came out in theaters, it was excellent.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Amityville 3D, there's that one too.
Oh, I've seen that one. That one's pretty silly.
Yeah,
It was fun.
exactly. But
How many
yeah,
Amityville movies have you seen? Just on question for you.
just the first three. That's it. I haven't seen the other ones. I was thinking about
Okay.
getting that Vinegar Syndrome box set because it's only $60, and
Oh,
it's
nice.
got Dollhouse in it, which is supposedly a pretty good one. Like, good for what it is. Not like a great movie, but like an entertaining movie. So I was thinking
Yeah,
about doing that, and the box set is really nice too.
that's definitely a franchise I want to see all of, but I know that like
There's a lot though, right,
there
dude?
are
Like,
so
there's
many. There's like 20 probably.
Movie Freak 688 said that they're seeing The Shining in 4K in theaters tomorrow. That's awesome.
Nice.
I
It was
saw
a,
The Shining in theaters like 4 or 5 years ago. It was pretty awesome.
they had it on 4K at my theater, but I just have been working nights, so I haven't been able to
I heard about it, Corey, like an hour before it happened. Like everybody was like, "We're going to see The Shining in 4K." I'm like, "What? I didn't hear about this."
Well, I didn't realize it either until I just looked on my Regal app because like I've got that Regal Unlimited and it showed that. But
Oh,
at
that's
first,
where
I
you
was
can
looking
watch as
at
many
it.
movies as you want, basically.
Yeah,
That's dope. Hey, Trent,
it's
good to see you
working
in
good
here.
so far. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
really
Robbie says that he likes the remake of Amityville more than the original, and I can respect that because I know it's really well made, and I know the first one doesn't work for everybody as much, but like I've said this a million times, I can't take Ryan Reynolds seriously. Everything he says sounds sarcastic to me, so I just can't
I
take him
can see
serious.
that. That's a valid point. Yeah, like I actually do really like the remake. It surprised me because the original one I like, but I don't know. Like I never had the love for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I grew up with the original. I definitely dig it. I like the second one maybe a little bit more.
Uh huh.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to diss on the remake. It's a good remake. I just laughed too much with it because of Ryan Reynolds. So
Well, you know what? I think I've told you this before, but you know who I can't take seriously is like Ashton Kutcher and like the Butterfly Effect because like he's
right,
I look at him like that. I can't take him seriously.
yeah,
And
yeah. I
Ryan
know
Reynolds, I
exactly.
can totally see that too.
I always expect him to say "burn." Yeah,
Yep. Just in a serious moment, scream "burn."
yeah.
That would be awesome. Um, yeah, and then the Amityville movies, I've only seen the first four and the remake, and
What's the
then
fourth one, Corey?
the fourth one's the lamp one, like the haunted lamp.
Because I'm wondering if that one's in the box set. Because I think the box set that's coming out, I think it skips one of them. I think it's like 4, 6, 7, 8 because there's 4 movies in there. It
Oh
skips
wow!
one of them. I don't know what the reason for that is, but that's what I heard from people who know more about those movies than me.
I'm gonna look
Rick
it up
from
right
Lost
now.
Only is in here. What's up, Rick? Rick the Stick.
The Curse Collection.
I don't know if it has a name like that. It's on Vinegar Syndrome. Is that where you're looking?
Yeah. Okay. It's got a really
Oh
cool
my God,
picture of
Corey,
the
how do you
house.
spell vinegar?
Vinegar.
Okay.
That's a
Thank
really cool design of the house. Whoa. I like
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna look at it right now, and I'm gonna just probably drool a little bit. They still have it for only
Mhm.
60. I gotta grab
Yeah.
it. I think
Oh, it
that
is in there. The
packaging
fourth one is in there.
with the fourth one.
Yeah, the one with the evil lamp.
Yeah,
That's in
that's
there
the
because I
movie I
see
was
the
saying we
image of
should
the.
post about this week. Um,
Yes, it's actually really funny. Like it's awesome.
yeah, yeah. Most movies that are part of this weekly theme should technically be hilarious.
So okay, so it's not showing a list, but it's showing like screenshots. So it's got The Evil Escapes, which is the fourth one, and then 1992, It's About Time, which I think is the fifth one, and then A
Okay.
New Generation. I don't know now number wise which one that is, or
Yeah,
Dollhouse.
the thing is, Corey, is that uh, I don't know. Like, you know how like there's movies that they still put out today that are called the Amityville something. Like, I don't know how much of these are part of this franchise, or
I
if
don't
they're
either.
just like not a part of the franchise, but they're allowed to use the name. Like, I don't know how it works, to be honest with you.
I don't either. I know at least the first three or four. I think do at least have like a connection, or maybe just the first two. I don't know. Like I can't remember honestly, but I know that
Yeah,
they all probably don't connect.
I'm gonna look on this wiki real quick because it's like there's a lot, bro. There's over 20 here. Uh, as recently as last year, the Amityville Murders. I think I saw
Yeah,
that one out in the wild.
Daniel Farron's did that one. I think.
Yeah. Okay, so the fourth one is the Evil Escapes, just like you said.
Okay.
And then then the Amityville Curse. Is that one in there?
It showed.
It's not.
It's not. Oh, I was thinking of the New Generation. Okay.
The Evil Escapes is part 4. Then it goes to It's About Time, New Generation Dollhouse. So it's missing part 5, which is the Amityville Curse, which it says it's a Canadian production. So maybe that's why it's not in there. I don't know.
Oh, that's so weird when they do that. Like I've got that prom night DVD set where it's like prom night 1, 2, and then 4, and it doesn't have 3 in it.
Right, dude. I've seen that one. I have a standalone of part 2. I don't have a copy of part 3. I even have part 3 on VHS, Corey, and the VHS inside is just a blank tape. It doesn't even have the tape in there.
Really? Dang.
I got to get a copy of part 3 at some point. But
yeah,
I haven't watched 2 yet. But I know it's supposed to be really good with Mary Lou.
Part 3 I think is fun. I like 3 too. It's not as fun as like it reminds me of a Sleepaway Camp 3 where it's good, but it's not as good as the second one.
Okay.
It's like I feel like that definitely understand that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's like it's got the same stuff, but it just doesn't do it as solid.
Yeah, it does it again, but I like the second one more. So, but it's also got a different actress playing Mary Lou, but it's still really funny.
Oh, okay.
Like she's a different actress completely. Yeah, I'm looking on
this part on Goblet of Fire right now, Corey. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Maybe they couldn't do this, but like the part where the boat is coming on top of the water from underneath the water. I think it's those girls coming. I forget what they're called, but
the Bo Baden's girls.
Yeah, there you go. I feel like if they did that with miniatures, it would have been so much cooler than CGI. But
that would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
Did you see that? Since I've told you about some of those Harry Potter Legos, they did one for that Bo Baden's carriage.
Yes, I do remember that, bro.
Which is really cool.
You sent me a picture of it, I think. I don't know if you did a video on it, but
not yet, but I will.
Yeah.
I'm doing them every Sunday. But
I saw that Lego Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was watching the one you did Sunday this morning for a little bit, but I think I got an order at work and I didn't get to finish it, but I was watching it.
Yeah, the Hagrid's Hut one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was telling you that I watched Prisoner of Azkaban like a week ago. That movie is still my favorite one, dude, and my favorite book also. Like, I love that. Because like I just remember reading that book, man, and like being completely shocked to find out that Sirius Black was his uncle and that he was not trying to kill him. There's such a good twist in that book, like with Peter Pettigrew and the Time Turner. Like, it's such a great book, dude.
It is. It has a lot of great twists, and I love the fact that it does like a double like twist around reveal where like you think Sirius Black is the one who did it, but then it's Peter Pettigrew and he's been there the whole time. I thought that was just so cool. Like, so just such a cool little thing. No, but that's one of my favorites, though. I love Prisoner of Azkaban so much, but I love them all. Like, it's so hard to choose.
Yeah, all of them. But the only movie I don't dislike the movie, Corey, but like with Order of the Phoenix, I remember watching that in theaters, and like I guess it's just because I knew the book so well at the time. Everything felt so rushed to me. Like, I was like, I'm already here. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's the only one that I think that's probably my least favorite movie. But
yep.
But
that one was the longest book and the shortest movie, which is so weird.
Right. That is really weird. That movie could use like an extended cut of some kind.
Oh yeah, they really just streamlined that one, really. And I mean 4, 5, and 6. To be fair, all 3 of them like are really, really like so big, like they couldn't make them just one part. Even though they wanted to try to make Goblet of Fire 2 parts, which I would have been totally down with, but I
would have been down with that too, man. I love Goblet of Fire. There's a lot of great moments in this movie, though. Like they do really well. So I still appreciate Goblet of Fire for the most part.
Goblet of Fire, just has so many great moments.
We got Big D here. What's up, Big D? Good to see you.
In terms of like my favorite one, like I feel like I have to choose Deathly Hallows 2 because I felt like every single resolution and culmination of everything like was just so emotional and so
like Endgame basically.
Yeah, so like perfect. like
Yeah.
on how it ended for me. I was just like, wow, like I just that's why that one's my favorite. But I love all of them.
Yeah, I know Robbie says the same thing that I was thinking about. How he said he was pissed that they kind of cut out a lot of
Yeah,
movies from Goblet of Fire. Yeah, I agree with that
and
because
I
he is
think
one
in
of
the
my
book
favorites
it was
also.
like 2 or 3 times they went and visited him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
At least they did it once though. At
There's
least
such
they
a
didn't like
great
him for
casting
good.
too, man. I love Gary Oldman. He's so
Oh
great.
yeah, Gary Oldman's the best. Have you ever seen The Professional?
No,
Oh, it's so good. He's the villain in it, and he's awesome.
I gotta see it for sure, man. Because everything I see Gary Oldman, I just love him in. Like, I love him in well, obviously he's good in the Batman movies, but what else? I love him in I'm having trouble thinking right now, but I love him in Hannibal. He's good in Hannibal.
Yeah, he was in Fifth Element too.
That's right. Yeah, I haven't seen that in forever though. I like
Mhm.
his little part in True Romance. It's pretty funny.
I don't remember, but I remember him being in it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Gary Oldman's great. Um, yeah, I don't know what Harry Potter movie I'd pick for my least favorite. It might be, man, it's hard. It might be like Order of the Phoenix or like Sorcerer's Stone, maybe. Like, and it's not like I'm disliking, but I feel like one of those might be my least favorite.
Yeah, I know what you mean though about Sorcerer's Stone because like when I watched it, it blew my mind. But every other movie is like way better than it. Like
Yeah.
Chamber of Secrets is like a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
It's
know,
fun.
because it's funny, right? Because you could see their growth in acting, basically.
Yes. Yeah, really quickly. Yeah, it doesn't last long.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But
But yeah, the first one, like, I really do like it a lot, but it's just the first one. It's weird to say that because usually people like the first one in films more,
mhm.
like a franchise, but that one might be my least favorite.
Yeah, I feel you on that for sure. I know that the because I the box set I had previously is from the UK, but this box set has the Blu-ray copy has the extended editions of Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. I've never seen those, so I'm actually excited to. I don't know if I'm going to watch the 4Ks or watch the extended edition Blu-rays because I've never seen the extended editions before.
Well, the extended ones I've seen on TV because they were on ABC Family whenever, like, I think they started doing them whenever Deathly Hallows was like being released. Both parts they started putting them on TV, so I watched both extended cuts, and they're good. They're just the deleted scenes from like the DVDs, but
Okay,
they're spliced good into it.
that's good. That's good.
I wish that they did more extended for the other ones. They only did the first 2 movies, which is
Oh
weird.
yeah, man. Like there's definitely potential for like these could have Lord of the Rings esque like lengths, like run times. I mean, for their extended editions, and that'd be perfectly fine for people.
Oh,
Anyone who enjoy it who loves these movies, you know.
for me, like any more Harry Potter I can get, I'll be so excited.
Yeah, because I still haven't watched those. What are those movies, dude? The Fantastic Beasts
Fantastic
ones.
Beasts.
Yeah, I still haven't watched them, but I don't know what to expect from them.
I don't know what you'll think. I like them both. If I had to rank all those with the Harry Potter films, I'd say both of those are my least favorites, even though I do like them.
Yeah, yeah. I might check out at least the first one at some point because I'm just curious. Like, I like the idea of it. Like earlier in the century. Like, I like that. That sounds
Yeah,
cool.
and it's interesting the way that they do it. It's weird because I like the first one and the second one is a little convoluted, and I know a lot of people get annoyed at it because it does a lot of things in the movie, like it brings in a lot of new stuff and it doesn't really elaborate on it all. So it's kind of a bummer, but they're gonna have more movies, so they're gonna elaborate on these characters more, but they kind of jump the gun in the second one.
Yeah, I've heard people say they really enjoy the first one, but they're not that stoked on the second one. So
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense with what you're saying. But
Yeah.
I mean, eh, we'll see. I guess.
Well, where are you gonna get those? You should definitely watch them though.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely want to because I do like. I really loved reading The Cursed Child a couple years ago. That was really fantastic to read.
I still
I was,
haven't read The Cursed Child, being such a big Harry
oh
Potter
man,
fan.
I really enjoyed it. Like, I picked it up the day it came out, and I read that in like 2 days. I think I was so excited, and I really enjoyed it. Like I really appreciated just following Draco's son and Harry's son. It was really, really, really good. I really enjoyed it.
Nice. Yeah. I wish I need to read it still. But yeah, I can't get enough Harry Potter though.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Have you ever like I never have, but have you ever been to like Disney World? Did they have like a theme park for it? I think, or Universal Studios, one of those.
Yeah, I actually went in 2012 to Disney and Universal in Florida, and I went to Universal for one day, and it was really really cool. But it wasn't like it is now, where they've got all these extensions of the park.
Oh
So
wow.
like little, it wasn't bare, but it was like not as big. But now it's like gigantic. I hear, like they had a couple rides, and they had like the stores and stuff, but they have a lot more now. But I loved what I saw when I went there. I went on one ride where it was like a virtual experience where you had like on the screen, it was like you were flying around on a broomstick with everybody from the movies.
Oh
It was really
sweet.
cool, and it was like actual them like moving around on screen, like flying around, you going through the castle, going outside. Like it's really cool.
That is pretty dope. Who's playing Mad Eye Moody here? I feel like I recognize him.
Uh,
You have any idea?
Brendan Gleeson, or is it Domhnall Gleeson?
I'm not sure if I've heard of him. He looked familiar for a second, but I do
Well,
like
one
the
of
performance.
One of the two guys that I mentioned, Brendan Gleeson and Domhnall Gleeson, one of those is Hux from Star Wars.
For what is he in Star Wars?
General Hux from like Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Like he's the like general guy who's like the red haired dude.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen The Force Awakens since it came out in theaters. I have not rewatched it. I haven't.
Oh, okay. So Domhnall Gleeson is Hux. So it'd be whatever I just said.
You know what? You know it's weird, Corey. This might be so random, and it might not make sense, right? Okay. So I remember this part in The Force Awakens when I was watching it, and like, it's not gonna make sense, dude. Like, they come on to Jakku. It's nighttime, I think, and they're talking to that guy. That's like he's old. I think they kill him. I had
Max
no
von
idea who that
Sydow?
guy was. What's that?
Max von Sydow's character. I forgot what his name was.
Yeah, I have no idea who that guy was. I was confused at what I was watching. I was like, what did I miss? I've been listening. I was so
I don't know.
confused.
The only thing I got, like they didn't explain it, but the only thing I got was he looked like somebody that was like, I think he mentioned Leia, like they're like friends that like he gave Poe that thing, like the map for BB-8. But I
Hmm.
mean, it didn't explain who the character was really, but it was just like I think he's just connected to like Leia or something in like the Resistance.
Yeah, it's funny, Corey. The first time that the teaser trailer for The Force Awakens dropped, and it shows like Tatooine, or I think that's where they are. Is that yeah? Because the stormtrooper, like when the stormtrooper popped up, when I first saw him, he looked exactly like Jordan Peele to me, and I thought it was like I
Oh,
thought it was a, I thought it was like a troll trailer, and I was like,
oh
oh,
yeah, the guy did look like Jordan Peele in that moment. That
yeah,
was
he
so.
did. And when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, this isn't really the Star Wars trailer." Then it was. I was like, "Wait, what?" I was because he looked just like him to me at first. I'd never seen John Boyega before. I had no idea who he was.
I don't even know if he might have did something before, but I don't think he did much beforehand. I know he did stuff afterward. He might have just been like an upper and comer with Star Wars.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I was gonna say, Big D said he's doing some TV logs. I did watch your Brady Bunch final seasoning unboxing, Big D, and it made me really want to get some Brady Bunch, right? But like, because I have a very Brady sequel, but I've been wanting to get a copy of the first Brady Bunch movie for cheap, and I just haven't found it as cheap as I want yet. But they had a set today at CD Exchange, and it was the entire series plus the two movies, but it was $50. But I wouldn't mind
Dang.
having that because I love the show too.
Oh, Robbie pointed out too that Brendan Gleeson is Domhnall Gleeson's dad, and Domhnall Gleeson played Bill Weasley in Harry Potter as well. Like he was Hux in Star Wars, and then he was Bill Weasley in Harry Potter.
Oh, okay, Bill Weasley, right.
Yeah, I know if you see like what he looks like, you'll immediately go, "Oh, I know who he is from Harry Potter and Star Wars." Like he's like in both of the movies.
Gotcha.
Like he likes you tell easily.
This is like probably a dumb question, but I've never thought about it till now. Like, are the Weasley twins actual twins, or is it like one guy CGI'd twice?
They're yeah.
What's that?
They're real twins. There's two of
That's
them.
cool. That is pretty cool. I never thought about it. I guess I just when I first saw them in the first one, I was like, oh, there's the Weasley brothers. I didn't think about wow, those actors like are twins. I never thought about it.
Yep. I like what John Kyle said. I always get mistaken for Rubius at the Harry Potter theme parks. That's funny. Do you have like a beard? Is that why? Just a tall dude? I'm not very tall.
I'm not that tall, that's for sure. Yeah, they're dropping their entries in the Goblet of Fire. It looks pretty incredible. Oh my god, they're all gray haired. That's funny, man.
I always thought this is kind of random with that movie, but I always thought it was interesting in the book. Whenever that happens, Dumbledore is like immediately calm and like doesn't react at all. Like he's like, "Oh, who put your name in there?" And like in the movie, he's screaming at him like, "Who put your name in there?" Exactly. Like I just remember that. Like he's very calm in the book, which is just really interesting.
You know what I was going to ask you too, dude? What's it called? So tomorrow, Far From Home comes out. Haven't seen it, man. Is it good?
Did you not like Homecoming?
No, not at all.
Well,
Homecoming is like one of two. No, actually, no. Homecoming is the only MCU movie I don't like. The only one.
Oh wow.
I haven't seen Captain Marvel,
mm-hmm.
but Homecoming is the only one I don't like.
Derek
I like
Michael Homecoming, but he liked Far From Home, so I feel like you could maybe like Far From Home.
Because I like Michael Keaton, and I like Tom Holland. I just don't like literally everything else around it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like if I had to choose between like the side characters in the other movies, they wouldn't be the first one for me either. Like I love all the side characters in the Amazing Spider-Man movies more.
You know what I think a lot of it is, to be fair, Corey, is like I just like have way too high a standards for Spider-Man because I love the original trilogy so much.
Oh yeah.
So like, in actuality, while Homecoming may not be really a bad movie, it's just missing too much of what I feel I need in a Spider-Man movie. So I think that's why it's hard for me to get into it. But
I totally get that.
I do want to see Far From Home.
Yeah, definitely still see it. Like at least to say that you've seen it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I know there's some things in it that I would – because, I mean, I want to see Jake Gyllenhaal. I like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, and he's great in it, too. So
that's what I heard, yeah. So,
but, yeah, I'm definitely going to get that. I don't know if I'll get it this week. I'll probably get it next week. So
along with Toy Story 4.
Yeah, and The Shining.
Yeah. Oh, man. I just realized, dude, I am so much closer to it being the time for me to go get The Shining. Like, I would love to stay up all night, dude. I'm so anxious, man.
You're just ready. That's awesome.
I've been thinking about this for like the last month, dude. I talk about it every day to like at least one of my friends. Like, I just want this day to be here so bad, and we're so close now.
I'm glad that you love The Shining, though, because most of the horror enthusiast group don't really like it, or not all of them, but like a lot of
I don't even get that, dude. I'll never get that. I don't really get it. Every time I hear that, I'm just like, do you not like, great stuff? I don't understand.
Yeah, I agree. but yeah, the Shining is great. I haven't watched it in a couple of years though, so it'll be great to rewatch it I haven't even watched it in HD, I don't think, honestly.
Like, dude, honestly, like I've been wanting to watch it for the last like 3 or 4 months, but I kept saying no, I'm gonna wait for the 4K. That's when I'm gonna watch it again. So I'm pretty ready, dude.
Nice.
Can't wait for Dr. Sleep also.
You what? What'd you say?
Said I can't wait for Dr. Sleep also.
Oh yeah, Dr. Sleep definitely. That one I'd know nothing about the book at all, but like it just looks intriguing.
Well, Drewski McGillicuddy is supposed to send me the book, but he hasn't yet. But if he gets it to me before the movie comes out, I'll try to read it first.
Yeah, Okay. Yeah, because I know nothing about it at all, so I know that it's just kind of connected. It might be more connected in the movie, maybe, than like the book.
Oh, Robbie's saying the Fanatic might be coming out tomorrow too. I'll have to look out
Oh
for
my god, that was so awesome.
that.
It was like you gotta watch it. It's so hilarious.
Yeah, I'm pretty open to watching it, dude. I'm pretty
Oh my
down.
god. You're like I lost it watching that movie. Like it is insane. It is just one of those movies where it's like this is mean to say, but like a person who is in a band directed this movie. Like I mean it's bad to say, but it's like he just I don't know, it's just so extreme. Oh,
Uh,
is anybody excited for Zombieland? I'm excited for it.
I've never seen Zombieland 1, so I'm not sure.
Oh,
Um,
it's good.
it's probably because it came out at a time when zombie sounded unappealing to me because I've never been a big zombie fan until recently when I started watching older zombie movies from the 70s and 80s, and I was like, oh wow,
And
there's
that's
some
what I prefer.
here. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I
like
prefer that
the
more.
only zombie movie that I've seen personally that I like from recent years is
Mhm.
Shaun of the Dead. Well, I
Oh
mean
yeah.
that's not true. That's like the big one, but like I love One Cut of the Dead that came out like a year or two ago. Um, and I mean, there's probably other ones that I've seen in recent times that I think are good because there's good ones. It's just that I haven't checked them out as much because I missed out on a lot of them because I was like turned off the idea of zombies like in the last 10 years or so.
No, I agree because it flooded everything with like Walking Dead and stuff. Like it was just kind of ridiculous for a
Yes,
while.
I couldn't get into The Walking Dead when I tried to watch it.
Yeah, I've watched like a couple episodes and I didn't really I don't know, I never like got invested in it quick, so
Yeah, see,
and
because like for me, like when I think about what that show is advertised to be, I would like to watch like great zombie action. But to
mm,
me, every time I hear people talk about it, it sounds like it's just one of those things where you like want to know what happens in the characters' personal lives, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that's not what I'm interested in watching for that
yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
Because I mean, you could watch any TV show that's written fairly decently and get invested in the characters, but like I'm not. I would like to watch a show called The Walking Dead to specifically see zombie action, and I feel like most of the time people are highlighting the character interactions. It's like that doesn't sound like a zombie thing
Mhm.
to me. Not really.
Yeah. For me, it's like it depends on if there's a good balance too. Like if they want to do both and they're both good in both sides, then maybe. But I watched a couple episodes and just didn't really think much about it.
Yeah.
So my dad said he's seen like most of it, and he said now it's just repetitive. Like there's not anything that it's just like the same thing happening every season.
I
So
don't know anybody who still watches it that doesn't say the exact same thing.
yeah, exactly. So that's what I always hear. They just keep saying it's the exact same thing.
See you later, Big D.
Oh, see you later. But But yeah, zombies. I definitely prefer older zombies. Have oh wait, you saw? I know you didn't like it, but you saw 28 Days Later, right?
I haven't finished it, dude.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I don't
Okay.
even know if I have like the courage to put it on during my 31 days because I mean like I just really didn't like anything I was seeing, man. Like
Oh, man.
I'm not that picky either, dude. Like
I
really.
know. That's what makes me sad. I'm just like, oh man. You got to watch 28 Weeks though. You can honestly like
No,
go.
yeah, that's my motivation to finish 28 days is to
Mhm.
watch 28 weeks because I really want to see that because everyone says it's better.
This isn't spoiling anything, but it's got a fantastic opening sequence in 28.
That's what everybody says, dude, and I
It's
want to see it.
incredible.
Like, but the thing
Like
is, Corey, is I'm halfway through 28 days later, and it's like an hour. So I have another hour of that movie to go, and
is it really 2 hours?
I think it is, dude. Because
I totally forgot.
last
Dang.
time I checked, it was like an hour in, and it was in the halfway point. So I was like, "Fuck."
Oh wow, I didn't even realize that. I mean, I saw it a long time ago, so I didn't remember it was that long. I thought it was like only an hour and a half or something.
Nah, if it was 90 minutes, I would have just pushed through another half hour. But we shall see. I'll try to get through it, dude, so I can watch 28 weeks later. Like, you know, yeah, we'll see.
Uh, oh, and Robbie mentioned Return of the Living Dead. I've only seen the first one. Funny enough, I need to watch the sequels.
Oh
Like,
yeah, dude. Especially Return of the Living Dead 3. It's so awesome, dude.
Yeah, 3 especially. I hear people say is incredible. That's definitely a franchise that'll go down one day. There's so many franchises and so many movies. It's like I've got to gauge and time them.
Right, dude. You
Oh.
know what movie I'm going to be getting on the 29th? There's a few things, but there's a movie coming out on the 29th that's going to be a first-time watch for me, and I'm going to use it as like a movie I'm going to watch that day for October. The Arrow video release for An American Werewolf in London comes out.
Oh, dude, that movie's awesome.
I have a Blu-ray of it, but I've never watched it. But I'm gonna wait to watch the Arrow one. But I'm expecting it to be amazing, dude.
No, you will love it. It's so great. I think it's my favorite werewolf movie. But it's a horror comedy though.
I'm down with that too.
I love it though. I think it's so entertaining. I still need to see An American Werewolf in Paris, and everybody says it's so bad. I just gotta watch it.
You got that completist bug. You're gonna.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it, bro.
Okay. You haven't seen it? No, yeah, I've got to see it just to say I've seen it.
I hear
people.
Yeah, I totally hear that, but I mean, everybody said The Hills Have Eyes 2 was bad, and I completely disagree. I really liked it. They said the same thing about Return to Sleepaway Camp, and I'm really excited actually for this week, Throwing Thursday. I'm gonna really highlight some great movies that don't get any love.
Oh, I need to do Thrill Me Thursdays. Yeah, I usually try to do it like the day after you announce it, but then I just haven't had time. But I'll definitely do it before Thursday.
Yeah.
But yeah, Exorcist 2. That's one that's gonna be on my list.
Yeah, I was expecting that from you, man, because I know you're a big fan of it, and I don't know anybody else who is, but I'll probably try to check that one out on my 31 days because I still haven't watched it. I do have it though.
I won't feel bad if you don't like it, so I'm really interested to see what you'll think about it. Like, I wonder if you'll like it or not.
Maybe I will, man. I mean, I'm appealed.
You liked Return of the Live. You liked Return to Sleepaway Camp, and I hear a lot of people hate it. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see it.
Oh, dude, it was fucking fantastic, dude. I loved it.
Okay. Well, you're making me want to see it more now.
It's so hilarious, dude. And it wasn't even hilarious on like oh my god, I can't believe they're doing this. It was hilarious, just like I like their sense of humor. Like I like their joking. It's just funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do want to see that. I need to like buy it online. I think I saw it for $20 on eBay recently.
That's a good price for. That's what I paid.
Okay, good. Well, up until now though, I've looked the past like couple months, and you know how much it cost before now? Like
$30 or $40.
Well, I didn't see anything lower than like 50 sometimes, and I was just like, why is it? Because it's just like a one release thing, but I'm like, it shouldn't. That's ridiculous.
No, I wouldn't. I would have paid 30, Corey, if I knew it was going to be as good as it was. I really would have. But
nice.
If I'd seen it and I loved it, and I was like, I want to own it, I would have paid 30. But I was expecting to not like it. I just wanted to see it, and I was like, okay, 20 is the best price I've seen it for, so I'll take it. And I just ended up loving it.
No, that's the only one I haven't seen, and I really just want to completely see all of them because I've seen the other 3 so many times. So it's like I gotta at least see it once.
Yeah, man, 100%. I think you'll enjoy it, Corey. Like I can understand. See, because I feel like we have a lot of similar tastes. I can understand why you don't like Texas Chainsaw 3D. I don't think that's a fault. Like to disagree on that because the other day, Drewski McGillicuddy reviewed it and he just destroyed it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't realize that. Dang.
Yeah. But other than that, I feel like we both enjoy similar kind of ridiculous shit or funny shit, So
I think I do. Yeah.
Like Return to Sleepaway Camp, honestly, dude.
Nice. Like I said, I might get it maybe in the next week or so.
I can't wait for you to review it, man. That's what I'm really excited for.
Oh, I'll definitely, yeah, of course, I'll definitely do a review. They need to see that really bad, and I'm gonna kind of change the subject here for your 31 days of horror. Did you say I watched your video for your pickups, and wasn't it like you're gonna do a weekly thing where it's like 7 movies you saw that week?
Yeah. I mean, that is actually kind of a loose thing that I said just to kind of make it sound structured because, first of all, when I do the video, it's going to be every Saturday. When I do a video this Saturday, I'll have started from Tuesday. However, I'm not just going to limit myself to one movie a day. I might watch like 2 a day, so I might end up talking about like 14 movies, or in this case 12, because it's 6 days that I'm going to be going from Tuesday to Saturday. No, not even. That's 5 days. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of like that. But yeah, I'm going to be just going over what I watched and stuff for 31 days.
So I'll say that I've seen 6 movies that I've recorded already for my first 6 days. And I'm going to name them off real quick. I watched Ghost of Mars, John Carpenter's Ghost of Mars, and then Witchboard, and then Climax, and then Bride of the Reanimator, The Gate, and Don't Look in the Basement I watched today. Which were all different.
Were those first-time watches for you, man?
Yeah, those are all first-time watches.
I was just talking to Christian Hannah about Bride of Reanimator today because I have it, but I haven't seen it yet, and I'm excited to watch it.
The one I liked the most out of those 6 was Climax, but then it would be Bride of the Reanimator. Climax, do you know what that is? It's really good.
I've never heard of it.
It's like an A24 movie where it's a French film, and it's about these dancers, and they get spiked in their punch, so they're all going fucking insane in this condensed building, and like you just watch them break down and lose it. Like, it's so good.
That sounds awesome.
It's hard to watch, but it's good. Like, you definitely, I rented it, but I think it might be on DVD or Blu-ray.
It's A24, so it should be. I'm very intrigued now. Let me look it up.
No, it's pretty I can't remember if it's out on actual physical media yet, or I think it came out this beginning of this year, I think.
Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, this looks like it.
Blu-ray. Yeah, they've got an Arrow Blu-ray for it for $13.99 on Amazon.
No, really?
Yeah, it's it's DVD. Sorry. Well, Blu-ray it says $13.37. More buying choices.
You said it was called Climax?
Yeah, Climax.
Because I'm looking at it and mine says $22.99.
Okay.
That's weird. I wonder what you're looking at. I want to see that.
Can I do the share screen with you?
You can do that, yeah. That's fine.
I'm going to try how to do that. Okay. So is it showing it right now?
I don't see anything on the screen, no.
Okay, I guess I'm going to click share audio. No, why is it not?
I do see the arrow list. Let me see. This is a different listing. Let's see.
Okay, do you see Amazon now?
No.
Okay. This is my first time doing the share screen. I don't know how to do it.
It's okay, man.
I can't figure out.
It's okay. So did you Google it or did you go into Amazon?
I went into Amazon and typed in Climax Film, and
here it is, $13.37.
Yeah, Blu-ray.
Okay, see, this is an Arrow edition. Well, okay, what it is it's a used copy. This one says it's Region B, but it could not be
Arrow.
Let me look and see. Actually, Blu-ray.com will be able to tell me if it's region free or not.
Nice.
Blu-ray, and then Blu-ray.com. That's the American Lionsgate release. I'll have to look into it a little more. Sorry, I'm very intrigued.
From Lionsgate, yeah, on here.
Here we go. United Kingdom. It's Region B locked for the Arrow one.
Oh, so dang.
I will just put the other one on my wish list because I mean, like, if it's as good as you say, it's definitely worth it. But it is $22.99, so
it is awesome. It's just one of those movies where it's like, it's weird to say, like, it's really realistic, but it makes it even more like terrifying. And it's just like watching people like hallucinate, but you don't see them hallucinate; you just see them freak out.
Yeah, I love A24 stuff, man. Let me see something that Trenchy said. Cheyenne said, who would win in a fight, a gorilla or a grizzly bear? I'm on Team Bear. I would go with gorilla.
I'd say gorilla, too. Yeah, it also depends on the bear. The movie freak said.
Yeah, dude, that reminds me. I got to see that movie that Roger recommended forever ago called Grizzly from the 70s.
I want to see Grizzly. I've heard there's 2 of them at least, but I think the second one isn't like like fully done. I think they never finished it. Because I think I watched like a Cinema Snob episode, and I think he did it on there, and they said it wasn't. He said it wasn't actually finished.
You know what I was going to tell you, by the way, Corey? So today on Instagram, somebody posted that they took a picture with the Godzilla Showa era Blu-ray collection from Criterion that's coming at the end of this month.
Uh
huh. Corey, this was like it was like the shape of an 11 by 17 frame. And I'm just looking at this thing like, how the hell are we supposed to store this thing? So confused.
You can't find an actual place to store it.
Like where I could literally, Corey, I could not tell you where I would put it. Like, would it have to just all? It's taller than like my records.
Nice.
It's weird, dude. I don't know what they're thinking with it, but like when I first saw it, I was like, oh look, someone has an art print, and they're like, this is the collection. I'm like, what? Why would they do that? Like, how will that even be? Like, they're gonna have to have that behind the counter at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, they can't
understand what they're doing with that, dude. It was very strange. Like, it would have been perfectly fine. It's just give me a box set, you know, even with the disc back inside. I don't care. Like, but why would you make it that shape? Like, oh god, it was so weird, dude.
They should at least give you the option of having like a different size of it, like in like a condensed one, maybe.
I'm a little confused about it, man, because I remember they initially showed off artwork for each film, which made me think that they would have like individual cases, maybe, or something like that. So, I don't know if it's just that they just did an art print. It's going to be a book inside, like, because like when I saw the listing on Criterion when I ordered it, it looked like it was like a box set. Let me look and see. Criterion Collection. The Criterion Collection. Shop the collection. It's got to be up here, like at the top. There's no way it's not their bestseller right now. Oh my god. Food on film? They sell food movies? That's weird.
Food movies.
I don't even know what food movies would be. Godzilla. Let's just see if we can find it through that. Okay, so wait. Related films. This is not straightforward. I don't know how their website works. So I remember coming on here to pre-order it. Coming soon, maybe? Let's see. There it is. Okay. Now let me look and see if there's some literature about this. Okay, I can see the book now, bro. And it's like a book, dude, but it's not like the word I'm looking for is like it's bigger than a regular book, Corey. It's like huge. Does it give you dimensions here? Like, I have no idea, man. This is just a write-up of the. Okay, here we go. High definition transfers, audio commentaries, director's guide, feature, new interview, trailers, plus a lavishly illustrated deluxe hardcover book. Well, that's a book that comes with it.
Oh wow!
I just don't understand how they don't seem to be presenting here that the actual case that these movies come in is like an 11 by 17 frame or something. Like, oh my god, I don't even know what to think, dude. I don't know. I'm sure let's see if I can figure out how to film it when I show it off in a hall or something.
You'll have to be really far behind on the camera.
Exactly, dude.
Far back. You know what I saw recently on Blu-ray.com that I thought was really cool was that Puppet Master Toulon's trunk.
Oh yeah.
It's $170 though, but it just looks so cool.
Does it have all the movies or something?
It has up to Access Termination, which I think is the one before this new one, because this came out in 2017. The trunk before Littlest Right came
out of print then.
Yeah.
I know that probably was sold through Full Moon. I haven't ever seen those movies, man. Christian was just telling me the other day that they're really good.
Some of them I like, and then some of them I'm just kind of about, but they're all worth watching.
Yeah, I do want to check out the first one pretty soon, man. I'm pretty excited about it actually because I always saw them in the video stores growing up. I just never got around to watching them.
Honestly, my favorite ones are the third one and the Littlest Reich, which is the newest one.
Oh, right.
Like, whenever you see those, you'll be. I wonder if you'll think the same way, but I really love those two the most.
I think it's pretty cool because the Littlest Reich actually got a 4K release.
Oh yeah, Littlest Reich, I loved. That was so good. Like, if you're, especially for gore, like definitely watch that one.
Oh my god.
It's insane. You'll laugh your ass off.
My goodness.
You're gonna get it?
I'm gonna try to pick up the first one because it's always cheap, dude. I always see it for like $6.99, which is really good.
For Littlest Strike or the original?
No, for the first one. I'm sorry.
First Puppet Master.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
But it's the Littlest Reich. Like, would I have to watch all the other ones to see it?
No, that one actually is like, I think it's like an alternate timeline kind of thing. Like, I don't think you really, because it like starts where the first one starts, but it's like an alternate thing. Like, it's not like connected to the other ones. So you don't really have to see the other ones first.
Okay. Then I might jump around. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, the other series, like, is really like are all over the place. Like their timelines. Like if you can't watch it, you got to watch them in a weird order if you want to watch them chronologically.
Really?
But like you can just watch them like straight up, like how they're released. But like if you want to watch them chronologically, they're really weird because there's a lot of prequels, and then there's like a lot of sequels, and then there's a lot of random in between ones. So it's just kind of weird.
That is kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be an interesting franchise to watch.
But there's one I really don't like called The Legacy, which is one that is literally an hour and 10 minutes long, and an hour of that is just clips from all the other movies.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, I don't because it's literally like you got like 10 minutes worth of new footage, and it's weird. It doesn't make any sense that they did that. It was just like they did it just to keep the rights, or I mean to keep it alive, maybe.
That is strange, man. Yeah, like, I've heard that before.
Yeah. So that one was interesting. It shows you a lot of everything you need to know, but not any new footage, really.
My God.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I enjoy
yeah, Corey, you know what I forgot to tell you?
What?
Last night, me and my girlfriend watched Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Oh, did you like it?
Yeah, it was weird, dude, because, like, I heard things about this that kind of matched what people were saying, like, because it was good, dude, but it was like in between quality wise, because like it's like I wanted gore, but like it still works. I mean, like I think I'll probably pick it up when it comes out, because I mean there was a lot of good things about it, but like
oh yeah, I agree.
I think it could have benefited from some gore.
It could have benefited, yeah. The thing for me is I thought it was just kind of like above average. Like, I mean, it had good creative things about it, but I just, after I watched it, I was like, oh, I don't feel really rewatching it again.
No, yeah, I had a similar feeling, man. I felt like, okay, like, I don't know.
It was good, but it just like...
It started off really good, man. I was really digging when it was starting out.
I don't really want to spoil anything, but the thing relating to the Scarecrow, I thought was so cool.
Yeah, dude, all of that was really good.
That was. I was like, whoa.
I don't even know necessarily when, like, it was just great in the first act. That's like the best thing I could say. The first act was really good.
Yeah, but, it had some cool creepiness to it. I like that as well.
Yeah, it did. It had some good moments in it. But
honestly, it was more creepier than I expected. I expected it to be kind of like a Goosebumps type of thing.
Yeah, I like above that. It was actually above that, which was interesting. Yeah,
which surprised me. I like Goosebumps too, but like that's a totally different medium. It's not trying to be the same thing, but I like it different. But yeah, that movie was solid. I enjoyed it. It's like with my movies I ranked this year that I've seen, like this year, I think it's like middle of the road. Like it's still good though. I liked it, but
I enjoyed going to see it. I don't regret going to see it. That was perfect.
Oh, me either. No, I liked it. Yeah.
So yeah, it was cool. I'm glad I got to see it in theaters before it left.
Did you see Rambo? I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome, dude.
It was awesome.
I loved
Okay,
it,
I'm
man.
excited now.
It was
I
so
just haven't had time. With my schedule, I don't have time to
yeah.
what I'm working. I can't go to the movies because the time I leave, it's when movies start, and the time I get home, it's when movies are ending. And I'm like, I don't have time.
I understand, dude. I mean, it's tricky to find time for me too. See you later, movie freak 688.
Yep, see you, dude.
But I finished work early on. I want to say it was the Thursday, I think, and then I went and caught the 7 o'clock showing. And it was just great, man. I loved it, man. It was awesome.
I need to see it because I really like the Rambo franchise. I really love the first one, and I think the other sequels are just kind of like whatever to me. Like I need to rewatch them though to see what I think now because
I really love part 2. Part 4 is great as well.
I've only seen them once. So I need to rewatch them again because this is.
I watched part 4 twice already since I got the 4K months ago. I love watching. It's such a great one, dude. I love part 4.
Are you a Rocky fan?
Yeah, Rocky 1976 is my favorite movie of all time.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh wow, awesome! I love that.
I love all of them, even part 5. I've always loved the Rocky franchise.
5 I don't hate, but I really don't like.
I love Tommy Gunn. I love him back in the streets. It's just,
but I do like how it's different though. 5 does a different thing than a lot of the others, which I appreciate.
Yeah,
but the Rocky franchise I like a lot. So, especially the first one and Creed and Rocky Balboa. I really like those 3 a lot the most.
Yeah, I love Rocky Balboa. I think that is like high up on my list for sure because I really enjoy watching the Creed movies, but it's weird because I don't know, like they're great movies, but I'll tell you this much, like I'm never going to get on board with that character the way I would get on board with Rocky. He's good.
I agree. Yeah,
it's really like hard to compare. Like him kind of taking over the franchise. Like, okay, cool, that's cool, but like it'll never be like on the level of the Rocky movies for me. But I do have both of them. I like them. And Cheyenne, there's an Easter egg regarding the Wendigo, but that's about it.
Oh wait, was it not the big? Was it not that big thing? I forgot. I don't know what the creatures' names are. I don't remember. Was it not the one in that red room?
I read the books or anything, man, but I remember seeing it when the stories were being written in the books that she had.
Oh, okay.
But as far as other than that, no, I don't think they actually showed what that story. Well, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't tell you for sure because I'm not familiar with the book.
Me either. Yeah, I mean, I think I read it whenever I was a kid, but I don't. It's been since I was a kid, so I don't remember it.
Yeah, but there was an excerpt they showed when she was reading through the stories that did show that one. So that's what I know for sure. Mm-hmm. Actually, I don't know. Is it this character? I think it might have been that character that was chasing after the Mexican guy.
Like was it in the red hospital, like in the red lights?
No, like the one that was like its body was contorting and stuff, and the one that came out at the police station.
Oh, never mind. I don't know.
I think that's what that character is.
Okay.
Or what have you. I'm not sure though because I haven't read the books.
Yeah. If I have it's been since I was a kid.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did. I always saw it growing up. I never read it. But
yeah,
the Goosebumps. Yeah,
me too.
Yeah,
no, I love Goosebumps. Speaking, I'm going to go back to the box sets we were talking about because I really actually want to get that Fly box set that Screen Factory's doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I haven't seen the sequels. I've seen the original Fly and I've seen the 86 Fly, but I haven't seen the sequels to either. And I want to see those sequels.
Yeah, Chris talks pretty highly of The Fly 2.
Yeah, I've heard people enjoy that one.
I'm excited to see that one, dude. I got that box set on pre-order. I think it comes out in November. I think.
Well, it's in December. I thought on Blu-ray.
December. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I have so many things on pre-order just for this year, man. I hope next week is when Midsummer comes on Blu-ray, but I'm gladly gonna pick it up. I'm gonna bring it home and enjoy it, but like stressed out. All director's
Hell comes out October 15th.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think I'll just buy it because I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to rewatch it, man. I really can't wait. 2 weeks from now, that'll
be. Got 2 cuts in it. That's cool.
It's got what?
2 cuts in it, rated and unrated, I guess.
Right. I was talking to Christian about that because I said like if you look at the listing on the wherever website we ordered our tickets from, it clearly says that it's rated R, so we should be seeing something additional with the unrated cut.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. I need to rewatch the other 2 because I just haven't seen them in a long time. I've only seen them both once.
House and Devil, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to rewatch those as well. Probably, I might even throw one of those on tomorrow after The Shining and Gremlins. So, you know what else is coming out tomorrow, Corey? Like, you could tell me if this movie is good, right? Because my girlfriend was talking to me about it the other night when we were eating. Because she loves this movie. I've never watched it, but she was like really excited to watch it with me for the first time. For coming to 4K tomorrow is Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh, I love Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah, that's a good
everybody's been telling me it's like really great. So I was
it's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up.
It's a good movie. It's without ruining anything, it's a really cool, twisted like fairy tale.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like that type of movie. Like it's really cool with that, and visually, just Guillermo del Toro directed it, and it's really great.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited, I'm excited to check it out.
Yes, I'm glad. I'm surprised you haven't seen that. It's so good. I need to see more Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about him. I know he produced that Scary Stories movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to see my friend. She told me about the Orphan. Watch that. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah. Oh, this is the part where they're all going to dance together, dude. They're practicing their dances.
Practicing. That's funny.
Yeah.
I really like that scene.
This is really weird, Corey, but like whenever I watch a movie that's like a little bit old, like this movie's like over 10 years old, I'm imagining like you know that cat's not alive anymore, bro. Mr. Filch's cat.
Oh yeah.
Like I was saying, there's no way that cat's alive still.
Yep. No, exactly.
I couldn't believe that that Pet Sematary remake church cat died already, dude.
Yeah, that sucked. That was really. How old was that cat though?
Release, bro. How
old was the cat? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know. Because I was following the Instagram. No, John Kyle, not an Easter egg for the Wendigo and Rocky.
That would be pretty funny.
That would be kind of funny.
Oh my god. Awesome.
No, but I forgot what I was saying, but yeah.
I gotta ask John Kyle, what's that picture for your thumbnail, or your channel icon picture? Is that Darth Vader fighting? Like, what's Darth Vader fighting? I can't tell.
Yeah, he's fighting someone doing kung fu, or some sort of.
Oh, you know what I thought? I thought it was that big like spider thing from like Attack of the Clones, like in the arena. It looked like that. It like it just looked like that kind of thing, but I couldn't. Now I can tell it's kind of somebody doing karate.
Yeah, something like that.
God, but yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to get, and I don't buy as much as you do, but I'm going to be buying a lot this next like paycheck.
No, yeah, dude, October is such a wild month, dude, that I have to stop doing weekly hauls and just concentrate on all the new releases.
Yeah.
Like,
it's the Karate Kid. Yeah.
Oh, is it though? So it's Daniel-san. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've been meaning to get the Karate Kid on 4K for a while, man. I keep passing it up. It won't go down in price, dude. It's frustrating.
How much is the 4K?
It's $20, dude. I want it to go down to like 15.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Um. Yeah, the rocket movies are fun. I've watched the first two, I think, and then I think the remake or part of the remake.
What's that? I'm sorry, Corey. Oh, the
I said I.
remake of Karate Kid.
Yeah, I think I've seen the first two and the remake.
Yeah, I saw the remake the day it came out, I think, and yeah, I mean, I like Jackie Chan. That's about it, though. But I
Yeah,
like Jackie Chan a lot, dude. It's pretty easy for me to like what he does.
Jackie Chan's awesome. Mhm.
He really is.
A
Dude.
couple months ago, I watched Rumble in the Bronx, and that one was really fun.
Haven't seen that.
That one, it's really fun. It's like Jackie Chan movies. It's so silly, but it's so fun. There's like a scene where like he's in New York and like this girl that he likes, like she runs a grocery store, and then like these motorcyclist bullies like literally drive into the building and like break everything, like destroy the whole store, like running over everything. Like it's ridiculous, but it's funny.
Yeah, I actually have been meaning to. I used to have this in my collection, but I don't anymore. I want to get back the Rush Hour trilogy on Blu-ray that they sell. It's only like $15.
Oh, cool. I've seen the first two. I didn't see the third one.
Not as good, man, but it's got some funny moments. But what's it called? I love those movies, dude. I saw the first one. My cousin had a birthday party when he was like maybe like turning 8 or 9, maybe 10, and his mom rented out the movie theater just for us.
Oh,
We
wow.
saw Rush Hour. It was pretty cool.
How do you rent out the movie theater?
I don't know, man. I used to remember growing up that his family was always balling for some reason. Like they had everything, so like they rented out that theater, and it was just like four of us, me and my other cousins.
Nice. John Kyle mentioned the Vampires Blu-ray.
45 with the slipcover. It would have been cheaper on Amazon, I think. But is John Kyle not in the U.S.?
I don't know. I don't know if he's in the U.S. or not. Actually, I never asked. But yeah, it just came out, didn't it? Vampires.
Yeah, it came out last week.
Because you got it on your last call.
Yeah, it did.
Or your yesterday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I will probably be watching that during 31. Oh, okay. John Kyle's in the U.S. Yeah. That's weird that it costs 45 though, because it would only be like, I think I paid like 20 under 25 for it from Amazon. So that's a little strange.
Oh, Silver Shamrock. I agree. Like I thought the artwork was cool.
Well, I'm a big Devon Whitehead fan, so I don't know what the problem is with anybody. Like I love Devon's work very much.
He's the one who does most of the artwork for sure.
Joel Robinson does most of the artwork, but Devon Whitehead did Valentine. He did Trick or Treat.
Oh,
he did
cool.
He did Vampires. He did what else did he do? He's done something else recently. Oh, he did the Silent Hill.
Oh, cool. I like that artwork a lot.
I think there's one more he did that I can't think of right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry to hear that, John. Yeah, I do the same thing, though. I was just talking to Christian about this today. I said that I will pay a little bit more on eBay if I know I'm getting a slipcover because I do not want to take a chance of not getting one. So I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, but he did Silent Hill, and he did something else. I just can't think of it right now. But yeah, he's been doing more Scream Factory releases lately, and I really am happy because I love his artwork.
Nice, yeah. I just love the artwork in general for Scream Factory movies. They just look so cool.
Yeah, they always get some great stuff, man. I'm pretty happy with everything they put out. Especially, I think my favorite one is still the Texas Chainsaw 2. That was Joe Rogan.
Dude, that's one of my absolute favorites. That was just such a cool picture.
So good, man. They did such a good job with that one.
Yeah. No, like that just stuck out to me, like how it looked. It just looked so incredible. I'm trying to remember on top of my head. The Sleepaway Camp ones I really like too. Those are really cool artworks.
Yeah, those are Nathan Thomas Milner. Mm-hmm. Really good stuff. Really captures the vibe of those movies for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I got to watch Trick or Treat this week because I'm doing that review of it.
Oh, the 2007 or the 86?
86.
I still haven't seen the 86.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dropped his review already. I gotta
Oh, no.
do
Is
one.
it? Where'd you find it at online or?
Yeah, on eBay, Blu-ray from Germany. It's
Okay.
free. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch it, man. I mean, I've listened to some songs off the soundtrack, and they're jamming, rocking, fucking good stuff.
Well, I hear the soundtrack is pretty cool.
Yeah, from what I've heard, the like few songs I listened to, they're awesome, dude.
Yeah, I didn't put that on my 31 days. I might have to do that. Oh,
Yeah.
3 here.
Hey, what's up, Rotten Roger? Tell us on the dark side. Nice.
I still haven't seen that, and he was like, "Hey, you haven't seen it? I'd still need to." There's a lot of anthologies that I need to see though.
Yeah, you seen Creepshow too, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen both the first two Creep shows. I know there's a third one, but
Exorcist 3 Scream Factory. I don't know who did that artwork off the top of my head.
oh, that
The
artwork
new
is so
artwork
cool.
for the Arrow release is beautiful. I'm probably going to order that one just for the artwork. It's the same thing as the Scream Factory, though, except and I think it has a new audio commentary from somebody, but other than that, it's got the same features.
So there's an Arrow release of Exorcist 3. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's coming out in December, but it's a UK exclusive. But it's the same as the Scream Factory as far as features and transfers go. It's just like because the UK don't have it yet.
That alone, just getting that to watch the Legion like version of it is so cool.
Yeah.
It's so. Oh wow, that artwork is awesome. I love that. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
on Instagram or Twitter this morning, I saw that he showed off the original canvas painting, which is fantastic stuff, dude.
So you said you've seen Exorcist 3, right?
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite movies.
It's so great. I just that picture of the hedge trimmers, like that's so good.
When I met Brad Dourif
like
last year,
one of
that
the
was the
best
first thing I
trims.
asked him about was The Exorcist 3.
You met who?
Brad Dourif, when I met him last
Oh,
year,
nice.
I asked him about The
Cool.
Exorcist 3 because I loved his performance in that movie so much.
What did he say? Just say that he liked it, or?
Yeah, I asked him about working with George C. Scott, and he said, it was really awesome because, he's such a great actor. And
I would have
I
loved
got
to meet
pretty
George
nervous too, though, because
Scott.
I've loved Brad all my life.
Mm-hmm. I would have loved to have met George C. Scott before he died because he's one of my favorite actors.
He's incredible, dude. I love him in The Changeling also.
Dude, yeah, me too. The Changeling, he's great in.
The movie is like super creepy, dude.
It is, and I watched that in the theater like a year or two ago. Like they had it like at a indie theater in my town.
Nice.
So I watched it for the first time there, and it was really cool. The only thing that sucked is that whenever it had a couple creepy moments, guys were laughing at it, and everybody was like, "Why are you doing that?"
Yeah, dude. I hate when people do that. Like that's why I don't like going to the theater all the time. But some people, even yesterday when we went to see Scary Stories, dude, in the middle of it, this guy walked in, and he was like drunk or something, dude, and he was like snickering. He was by himself. He was like snickering and moving around a lot. Like it was really uncomfortable. But then he finally left after like 20 minutes.
Well, that's good. He at least left.
Yeah, thank God.
Well, my experience with Hereditary, I watched it twice in the theater. The first time by myself, and nobody like did anything, and I liked that. But then the second time, I went with somebody and with my friend, and we both were watching it, and all these people were snickering and laughing, and I just hated that.
Yeah, dude, hate when that happens. It just takes it out of it so much. Like, ugh. But I had a pretty
because it would ruin her experience of it, but it didn't. She said, but I was like, I don't like when people laugh when a serious movie is happening.
Yeah, you see what John Kyle said?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. John Kyle.
It was so random, though, man. It really was. But yeah, I remember when I saw A Quiet Place, dude. I don't like that movie, but like when I saw it, it was so awkward the whole time because like everything was so quiet, and I was like, "Can I not eat my popcorn? Like this is ridiculous."
Well, the thing I loved in my viewing is that I didn't have any popcorn, but like nobody, and it was really a surprise that they would have ruined it, but nobody did. Everybody was so invested in that movie.
Yeah. I would say that my theater was actually respectful for that particular experience. Just wish the movie was better.
Yeah, I love the movie though. What'd you not like about it? Like, just curious.
Well, I never got into any of the characters, first of all,
Oh, okay.
and the movie ended up having a bit of a generic third act, which I kind of was bummed out about because I thought they're going to do something interesting.
Hmm.
And like all the things I'm saying, it's not like these are crimes in a film. That's not the problem. Because I mean, there's plenty of movies I like that are obviously way worse. It just
Yeah,
it just didn't grab me. I just thought it was kind of boring after a while.
I
And
understand. Yeah, there's movies like that where people love, and I'm like, I don't get it.
yeah, like it's I don't consider it to be a bad movie by any stretch. I could never get into it. I never got into the characters. I never got into the um the I guess like situations they found themselves in. Like the
Hmm.
concept was interesting. The first like cold opening was actually pretty cool, but then like I don't know, it never grabbed me. I was waiting for it to. It just never did.
Hmm. I'm trying to think of a movie that recently was like that for me. I can't remember, but there was something that was like that where I didn't love it, and a lot of people loved it,
Hmm.
but I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, I mean, I felt the same way about Us. I didn't like that movie. I mean, I actually would take it a step further with Us. I don't even think that was a good movie. I think it was a well-made movie, but I don't think it was a good movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
I
that's
remember
my
people not
opinion.
liking that one too.
Yeah, I mean, I I like that Tony Todd is coming back for Candyman. I just hope that he doesn't. I just hope that Jordan Peele doesn't have anything to do with the writing of it, because that's what I don't like about his movie so far is his writing.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, I just don't. I feel like he has like this like nice idea, but then he just like completely like falls on his face trying to execute it. That's just how I feel.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
so I mean, hopefully, like it's just like his name attached to it.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't even
I
know.
would love to see Candyman come back, man.
Me
Tony Todd,
too.
that'd be awesome.
I still need to see Candyman 3. I don't know if
Oh
I.
yeah, I think Rotten Roger actually says he enjoys that movie.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only one I haven't seen. I need to watch that one.
Day of the Dead, right?
Yeah, Day of the Dead. Well, I don't know anything about it except for I think I heard that he's not in it much, and it's not like I don't know. Like maybe he's just not in it a lot. I don't know why
That's
people don't
weird.
like it.
Candyman's not in a Candyman movie. That's very strange.
Yeah, but
Huh.
I don't know. I haven't even seen it, so I don't know. To be fair.
Dude, I don't even remember what happened. What happened at this dance that Hermione is crying on the steps?
Uh, I think she's mad because Ron just didn't go. Like none of them asked her. Like they just kept like shooing her away. Like she's mad
Okay,
about that.
I forgot. It's been a
I
while.
think. I think that's why.
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched it.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, but
I like how there was a wizard rock band. That
yeah,
was pretty awesome.
and Warwick Davis crowd surfing. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. My friend recently just watched Candyman for the first time, and he was like, "Fuck, that got me." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm so glad you finally got to see it."
Yeah, Candyman is so good, man. Such a great movie.
It is.
Love the score too. It's really great.
I really love the use of the urban area too, like that they're doing.
Mhm.
Like, just I like that idea. I think it's so cool.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I think that they really I think they really hit a home run with exactly what they were going for, basically.
Did you see the second one yet?
No, I got it. I'll
Okay.
probably be putting that one at some point in the 31 days because I definitely want to watch that one soon. That sounds great.
Like I said, without spoilers, they do a good job of like going into his past. Like they do like an elaboration on who he is, which I think is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard is that it kind of goes into his background a bit more, which
Hmm.
sounds pretty cool. I like origin stories.
Yes, yeah, and it's done pretty well. More than I
Nice.
thought. More so than I thought. I thought it wouldn't be as good as it was, but I liked it a lot.
Excuse me. Neville with his shoes. It's funny.
Oh, and Neville's the one who gives Harry the gillyweed in that, not Dobby. They took Dobby out of the movie.
Oh God, they did.
I wish they kept Dobby. I wanted him back. At least they
Did he
brought him
ever,
back.
I can't remember, dude. Does he ever come back in these movies?
He comes back in Deathly Hallows Part 1 and then dies.
Ah, right.
But I mean, that's so cool that they at least brought him back. They had to bring him back for that.
Yeah, true that.
Which they brought him back in 4, 5, and 6, or at least just 4.
Yeah, I mean,
mentioned like 5 minutes of the movie, like, oh, these are house elves, and we cook for the underground.
Yeah, for sure, dude. They could have.
Well, actually, they are in the movie. To be fair, at the beginning of the movie, whenever you're in the campsite, like you see them for a split second, and they say in the commentary, like they're right, Dobby and the other elf are right there, like on a horse or something.
Right. That's true. You're right about that.
But not the rest of the movie.
Yeah. So what's the weather like over there, man? I know that sounds random, but today was so oddly bipolar over here in Texas.
It's been really hot today, and it rained a lot yesterday.
Yeah, it like went in and out of rain, but then it would be followed by humidity, which was just trash. I'm hoping that,
yeah.
I would love to wake up tomorrow, dude, and be like, holy shit, I need a sweater. Like, it'd be the best way to kick off October, but
yeah, it hasn't gotten cold at all yet here, so
no, not even close here. Just some rain. I mean, not that that makes it cold, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, exactly. I'm just wondering, when do I turn off my AC?
right, exactly, dude.
Like, I don't want to be gone, and then like it gets really cold, and then I'm like, oh, super cold in here now.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Because I'm always stingy with AC.
I hear you, bro. I do. I leave mine really high all day when I'm not here, but then when I get home, I'm just like, I'm not trying to sweat, man. I'm home now. Fuck this.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, I used to have it low, Corey, and then I'd get my bill and I'd be like, what the fuck did I do? I remember the first time, Corey, when I moved in my first apartment, I was like, all right, guys, 68 degrees. Let's do this. What a mistake.
Nice. Oh, and I think I heard you say that in you said it on something, or was it like a 3B stream?
Maybe.
I think I heard you say something about that before. But it still was funny regardless, though.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I finally get to do what I want.
Right, exactly. There you go, yeah.
Because, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, dude. It's something else for sure. And now we've got Moaning Myrtle, finally.
Oh, that's cool that they at least brought her back in another one.
Yeah. Yeah, I like her. I like Luna Lovegood too when she comes out in whatever movie she first appears in.
Next one, or
the Phoenix, right? Yeah, I think they're both pretty good performances for what I imagine the characters were like in the books.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's a good idea, John Kyle. It definitely is a very potent film with its atmosphere. I agree with that.
You know what movie I wanted to rewatch today, but I kind of just held off, was Prince of Darkness, because I've only seen it once.
Oh, yeah. I could definitely use a rewatch on that movie, too, for sure.
Yeah, Prince of Darkness was really cool whenever it first watched. You said a couple of years ago?
A couple of years now, yeah.
Sweet.
But, Donald Pleasance is great, and who else is in that movie?
Alice Cooper.
That's right. Alice Cooper is in that movie. You're right.
Homeless dude.
Yeah, the homeless dude.
I'm trying to think of who the other big actors are, but I can't remember on top of my head.
One guy, I haven't seen the movie yet. I know, but I got the Scream Factory coming. The guy from Big Trouble in Little China's in there. The Asian guy, I believe.
Oh, he is. Okay.
He plays a doctor, I think, in
or
scientist or teacher, something in, because there's two Asian guys in Prince of Darkness. One's like a student and one's like a teacher. I think he's in Big Trouble in Little China also, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wait, I got to show you the Steelbook.
Oh, yeah, Steelbook for Prince of Darkness. Very cool stuff, man. Where'd you get it from?
I got it at Vintage Stock.
Oh, right. That place is awesome. Yeah, dude, the Scream Factory Steelbooks are pretty awesome, dude. I have the one for The Thing, obviously the Halloween ones.
I want to get the Halloween ones.
Reanimator that they put out through. No, that's Arrow. I'm sorry. What else did they do that I have? I don't know, but I do like their steelbooks.
I've only got that might be the only one I've got that's a steelbook from Scream Factory.
I know they put out an Army of Darkness one. They recently put out a few Roger Corman ones. I think my buddy Alex Fair has those actually.
Oh, cool.
Humanoids from the Deep and Galaxy of Terror. I was going to pick up Piranha. I didn't get that one yet though, but I was thinking of picking up Piranha.
Mm-hmm. So you said you haven't seen Life Force yet? Because that one had a
Nope.
cool
I
steelbook.
have Life Force. That's another Scream Fighter steelbook I have. Yeah. I
Yeah,
should
the
get that one
steelbook
on
is
in 31 days, man. That's one I should definitely get in.
sweet. That steelbook is really cool for it.
Yeah, I do like the steelbook. It's really great art.
Yeah, that's a good one. I can't wait for you to watch that one. It's really cool.
Yeah, dude, obviously love Toby Hooper, so I'm very excited to check it out, dude.
Toby Hooper, I need to
I,
see. I can't remember how many I need to see of his.
I have Eaten Alive. I haven't watched it yet. I
I
do
haven't
want to
seen
get
live.
Invaders from Mars. I don't have that yet.
I think I've only seen most of his big things.
The Toolbox Murders. I need that one also.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, though, I can't think of anything else that I need from him. But those are like the big ones for sure. Oh,
What?
the Mangler. It's not Toby Hooper. I don't know who directed that, but I think Robert Englund is in that movie.
Let me look.
Pretty sure.
Oh, it is directed by Toby Hooper.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. Yeah, I need that
a
one.
short story by Stephen King. Yeah, Robert Englund.
Robert Englund, Toby Hooper, Stephen King. What a great trifecta that is.
Nice. Have you seen The Funhouse?
Yeah, I have the Funhouse. I do.
Do you like that one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I like it all right. I might need to see it again because I just kind of thought it was kind of boring. I mean, it still had good things about it, but I didn't overall think it was amazing.
I don't think it was amazing, but I do really like it.
Okay. I might have to see it again.
Like right below being like awesome, great, but I do really like it.
Because I thought it had some really creepy animatronic and stuff.
There's some creepy stuff. It's got some pretty cool atmosphere. Yeah, that's really what gets. And I mean, I like the idea of the setting. You know, like I like the idea of it being in a carnival. You know, it's really cool.
Yeah, no, that is such a cool idea. You need to see this movie that just came out. I can't remember what the name of it was. It has Damian Maffei in it.
Oh yeah, I got that on pre-order.
Haunt, yeah.
I got it on pre-order.
Haunt, that one's really good. That reminds me of the Funhouse a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, I think it comes out in like 2 weeks on DVD, if I'm not mistaken.
It's really good. It's really worth watching. I need to watch. There's another one that's coming out that just came out. I think Christian Hanna actually posted on Facebook about Candy Corn. It has Tony Todd in it.
I want to order that one too, man. It's got Tony Todd, Hayes and that Devon Graham herself, PJ Souls, and who else? The guy that's in 31. I forget his name. Christian told me the actor's name earlier. So I'm pretty excited for that one, actually.
Yeah. I did forget it's such PJ Souls. Okay. Cool. And there's also a Sean William Scott movie called Bloodline. Have you heard of that one?
No. Sean William Scott's in a horror movie besides the Destination?
Yeah. It's called Bloodline, I think, and it just came out on digital, I think, recently, to rent.
Corey, I forgot to tell you.
What?
So I went to Little Caesars, right?
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to get an extra most bestest pizza. Do you know what that pizza is?
No, I never really go to Little Caesars, honestly.
Basically, it's just a pizza where they put more pepperoni and more cheese or whatever.
Oh.
It's the one I always get.
Mm-hmm.
So I ordered that. I paid for that. But you know what they gave me?
What?
Stuffed crust.
Oh, no.
Score.
Funny enough, I literally just got pizza today.
You did? Pizza Hut?
Yeah, I got a couple medium pizzas and some breadsticks and some wings. So I'm going to save them for a while. Last me a few days.
Smart idea.
Well, I had to get the bad taste out of my mouth because last night I went to Taco Bell and I had a taco salad, and the taco shell was one of the nastiest things I've ever tasted. And I usually love the taco shells, but it tasted old and like grease. Like it was literally just tasted just like grease. It was disgusting. Like I don't know what the deal was, but I don't ever want to eat a taco salad there again. And I love those shells, but I can't remember what they taste like now. The good taste I loved it for them. It made me so mad.
Okay, dude. So, okay, I know that Christian would tell me not to be giving shit to guacamole here because it's not guacamole's fault. I'm gonna tell you the truth, okay?
What?
So, I don't like guacamole at all, Corey. I know that everybody in the world likes it, but I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
One time, like about maybe like 6 or 7 months ago, maybe actually I think it was the end of last year, like December.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend had gone to her sister's house, and then she's like, "Hey, my sister made some chalupas." I was like, "Oh, really?" And she's like, "Yeah, there's some in the fridge if you're hungry." And I'm like, "All right, that sounds pretty good." So I went to get a chalupa, and like when I was like messing with it, I was like, "Oh, there's guacamole." Like kind of like I'm picky, Corey. Like I like if I'm eating something and it has like, like if I'm eating a hamburger and I just want cheese on it only,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like some ketchup that rubbed off on the side of the patty from like a pile of fries with ketchup in the corner, like that bothers me because I don't want to mix that in there. So like I could see guacamole like within parts of this plate or whatever. Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, ew. So I was trying to wipe it away, but there were a couple of instances where I got guacamole in the bites that I took. Long story short, I woke up and I was extremely sick, Corey. I did not feel
Really?
at all for the whole day. And I kept, every time I would burp, I would taste this taco shell and the flavor, like it made me feel more sick. And
Mm-hmm.
like I was afraid to eat like tacos like that, like because it was basically like Taco Bell. That's what it was. I was afraid
Yeah,
to eat Taco
it
Bell
was
for
that shell, and I don't know what the hell.
exactly. It was the shell, dude. And I didn't eat Taco Bell for a while, dude. I've eaten it since, and I was okay, thankfully. But
Mm-hmm.
it rubbed me the wrong way, dude. I wouldn't blame you if you don't want to eat Taco Bell for a long time.
Well, maybe if I do, I'll probably not take it to go. I'll probably eat it there with somebody, and then if it tastes nasty, I'll be like, "Hey," like to the people, be like,
Yeah.
"Well, it tastes disgusting." And I
For
never
real.
want to like do that, but if it tastes like literal grease, like that's not that's not right.
No, for sure, dude. Like just last week, actually, I got 2 barbacoa tacos from a place I always go, and
Mm-hmm.
they're usually kind of greasy, but like like it's usually okay. But the ones I had like a week or so ago, I remember like they made me feel awful throughout the day, and I was like, "This is awful. Why did I eat this?" Like, I'm not a fan of like grease with a side of food either, Corey. I know what you feel like, bro.
Well, and also it tasted like I don't know what exactly. Maybe it was like gross, like peanut oil, or the oil that's on the uh, actual salad thing,
Yeah.
or on the actual shell. But it was the nastiest thing I've ever tasted. I don't know. I almost wanted to throw up, like eating. And I took a big bite of the shell, and I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna be good."
Oh, dude, it tricked you too. That's fucked.
Yeah, man. Oh my god, that was the nastiest thing. I don't. It made me so mad.
Let me ask you a question real quick, Corey, because I'm trying to remember this. It's been a while, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember there being like development between Harry and Ginny's relationship throughout the series of books? Or was
Uh,
it something that just happened in the end?
well, in the second movie and in the second book, I think like Ginny kind of like immediately like looked at him like she kind of was embarrassed to be around him, and that meant that she liked him. But like Harry didn't think much of it. I don't think.
Yeah.
And then I think if I don't know if it's like in the books, I can't remember if it's like 4 or 5 where like they start to at least have a little bit, but then like in 6, of course, definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't remember honestly.
Yeah, it's just been such a long time. since I've read those, and I just feel like when I remember watching like the movies, I was like, oh, this, because like I'm watching this one, and he's like like into that show girl or whatever her name is.
Cho Chang. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that girl.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking like, because I mean, I know there's like an age difference too, so there's that. But like, I just was like, I don't remember like, was this developed like? Because I just thought, because I always wonder like, when I was a kid, I was under the impression, and if I'm wrong about that, if what I'm about to say is true, that'll shock me. But when I was a kid, I was under the impression that the prequel trilogy from Star Wars was always planned since day one, since he made the movies in the 70s. But I mean, I was a kid. I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I'm wondering, like, were they always going to end up together, Ginny and Harry, or was that just like an idea that was tacked on later?
I don't know. Like, I wonder if in the book they had something relating to, I don't know what book it was, but I remember where I think there was something with Harry thinking like, oh, it's weird being like liking my best friend's sister, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if like they might have just hid that for a while and then kind of just eventually went into it, but I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah. It's definitely been a while, but yeah, it's not even relevant in this movie at this point. But just a thought I had.
Speaking of the Star Wars prequels, I watched Phantom Menace again a couple days ago, and man, just loved it again.
What happened?
I rewatched the Phantom Menace again.
And what'd you think?
Oh, I still love it.
Oh yeah, dude, so great, man.
Yeah,
I remember we were talking about it. I was telling you about pod racing.
Yeah,
dude, I love the Phantom Menace, dude. I've always loved it. Even like all the stuff that's like technically corny, I just find it kind of funny. Like, I don't know, I like that movie.
Yeah, exactly. And I think whenever people like say, "Oh, it's so corny and cheesy," I'm like, "Well, watch the original trilogy too. Like, it's got moments like that too. Like, it's not like it's just one distinction between the two of them." I think.
I agree with that, man. I really do.
I love them. I love their charm. So
yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, oh man, I remember like just being so hyped on that movie when it came out, dude. Like, because I remember like watching. You seen that documentary, Corey? I think it's called George Lucas versus the Fans or something.
Yeah, I did. I didn't really. That just kind of annoyed me.
When I watched that, dude, and they showed footage of everyone being all stoked on the Phantom Menace in lines and shit, and then they started showing them responding negatively. I'm like, that is not what it was like when I finished watching that movie. I was so happy. Like, I mean, I know as a kid. But like, I'm just saying, like, I never walked out of, because I went to the midnight release for all three, man. I was so happy every time, dude. I loved.
How old were you whenever you went? Because I was only like 5 or 6. I wasn't very old.
Yeah, when the first one came out, I was 10.
Okay. Oh dang, so that was a good age to see it.
Yeah, and then in 2002, I think was when the Attack of the Clones came out.
Yeah,
I was 13. And then Revenge of the Sith would be 2005. I was 16. And,
nice.
oh, man, it was so fun watching those movies. Revenge of the Sith is easily my favorite of the three, though.
Revenge of the Sith is actually my favorite Star Wars movie.
I can't blame you for that, dude. It's so good.
It's so incredible.
Such a crazy story, man. It's so well done. My God.
It hits every beat I want. I just love everything about it. Let me ask you this. I know that you're not a fan of some of them, but how would you rank them if like I don't know if I'm putting you on the spot, but how would you rank like the movies? Like all 10 of them?
Oh, 10 of them? I don't know. I don't really have a strong relationship with anything in the Disney ones. Like I probably watch all of them just one time. The only one of the Disney ones that I like is Rogue One.
Rogue One had a fantastic ending.
Solo. I don't really need to watch it ever again, to be honest.
Okay.
But I like Rogue. I own Rogue One.
Well, how about like the first 6? Like, how would you rank those? Like, if you had to,
it would be Empire number 1, and New Hope number 2, and Return of the Jedi number 3, then Sith, then Clones and Phantom. So
okay,
I like Clones a lot. I mean, like, because like none of those movies are movies I like dislike. I like all of them a lot. I love them, you know. And I've always loved Attack of the Clones a lot. I like everything they do in that movie. I love Christopher Lee in that movie. I love when he slaughters the sand people. Like, fucking awesome movie.
I think it's such a smart move with the musical cue where Anakin sees his mom die, and then like the sound effect of him looking, like right when she dies in his arm, and it's like this squealing noise, like you can tell in his head, like he's just going crazy. I think it's so
Yeah,
well.
I love that scene. It's probably like, you know, it's easily top 3 favorite Star Wars moments. It could even be top 2. Really, it's such
so
an amazing moment, dude. Fucking incredible.
Well, my ranking is really different. Do you mind if I say them for you real quick?
Go ahead.
So I'm counting the Clone Wars movie too, which isn't that good because it's just like a couple episodes together interspersed like a movie. But like that's my number 11. But then 10 would be Solo, then Phantom Menace, then New Hope, then Attack of the Clones, then Rogue One, then Empire is 5, which is crazy. But Force Awakens, Last Jedi, then Return of the Jedi, and then Revenge of the Sith.
That is crazy. I've never heard of a list.
Wow. And I'm surprised that I put Solo at the second to the last, I guess. But Solo, like, I enjoyed, but it just honestly, it felt like it was the most pointless one for me personally.
You know what I don't like about that movie, dude. And this is a nitpick. It's not a big deal because other movies do this, but like, it's just like I remember just thinking like, so all of this crazy stuff that he referenced that happened in New Hope, all of this happened in one day. All of this,
yeah, the Kessel Run. Yeah. I thought that was kind of weird.
Jesus, he had one cool day, and the rest is just like whatever.
Honestly, there's one line in the movie where I'm like, I hate this line, but I still like it because I like their read was really funny. But it's between Lando and Han, and they of course say "I hate you," and then he says "I know," and I'm like,
right.
You know what I mean? That line, I was like, man, because you know that line's an Empire, so you got to say it here. So it just cracks me up.
Yeah. Oh man, it's okay. I mean, like I enjoyed watching it. I thought I wasn't going to really like it that much. I enjoyed it for the most part, but just a one-time kind of watch. I like the idea of Darth Maul returning. Like,
yes,
I know he has a lot of character in the Clone Wars, but
yeah, he does. Mm-hmm.
I would like to see him again in some way. Like if they're gonna, I don't know what they're gonna do now, man. Like I feel like they're restructuring their ideas on everything now, and I just don't know. I mean, I don't plan on getting their streaming service, so I don't know what they're gonna do for shows and stuff. But like,
I'm definitely getting it. But
they did read that Ewan McGregor is coming back to do Obi-Wan something or another.
Yes, he's gonna do his show. That'll be so awesome.
Show, wow, that is pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Well, the thing I'm really curious about is because Solo ended on like they're gonna do another one, and it's like whatever you thought of Last Jedi, it's like you had 2 Star Wars movies that were released within 6 months of each other. So it's like that fatigue really set in for a lot of casual Star Wars fans that were like, "Oh, I'm not gonna just see another one after like a couple months," because like it was just ridiculous how quick they put out Solo afterward, and I think that really burned them.
That's possible, yeah, man. Yeah,
so it was too quick. I was like,
that is pretty quick, though. I mean, I grew up at a time when I had to wait 3 years for each one.
Exactly. Yeah, because the original 2 trilogies were like 3 years apart each movie.
Yeah.
And now the new ones, it's like 2 years apart for the new trilogy, so it's not like the same.
Yeah, dude, it's a whole different kind of thing, But I think I've said this to you before, but like, my expectations for the Rise of Skywalker are like extremely low, but there's one thing that they can do that will just make me smile and make me happy, dude.
Is bring back Hayden Christensen?
Exactly, yeah.
Yes, I thought that would be it. Yep.
If they do that, man, I will genuinely be happy with the money I spent to go see it.
I think they're gonna have to. I think there's gotta be, because because he's the starting point. They've got to have him in it some way or another.
Yeah, dude.
They even said that they're gonna. This is like a culmination of all three trilogies, so it's like you've got to have him in it, at least for a minute. Like they've got to have him some way, because they had Yoda in the last one. To be fair, like
yeah, like if they give him a Yoda moment, but
yep.
then I'll be happy. If they give him a little more, then I'll be even more happy. Just like if it's if Yoda was like a 2-minute thing, if they give Anakin like a 4-minute thing, I'll be very happy.
Just to see him again would just be so cool.
I would love that, man. I love his performance in the 2 movies. Like,
oh, me too.
I just love him so much. I really hope that he comes back so much. It'll make me feel pretty good if that happens.
I feel like they're going to. I'm gonna honestly be legit not happy if they don't bring him back. But I feel like where they're going with all 3 trilogies, it's like they've gotta, if they're gonna have a culmination of all of them, they gotta bring him back at least for a little bit.
Yeah.
But of course, they're not going to show any marketing if they do. Like they didn't show Yoda in the last one. Like you didn't know he was.
Yeah.
So I really just hope that they do somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Okay, so what do we? I don't think they said anything about. No, that wouldn't make sense because he's dead. No, because I mean, obviously. Oh yeah, because Billy D. Williams going to be in there.
Yep.
And of course, the Emperor somehow.
I don't know how that's going to be. I don't know what
makes sense to me, dude.
I just don't. It's like they didn't. I don't know. I don't know what. I really don't know. But that'd be cool to see him back. Who knows if he's even like the big bad? Like honestly, like I don't even know. Like what is like? How are they gonna like resolve all that?
I don't know what the hell they're planning to do, man. But
yep,
we shall see. I mean, I'm more than likely gonna go see it in theaters, and hopefully.
Oh, I'm seeing it opening night.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna ask off work and be like, right. I'm not coming
in. Exactly.
Because I've always, man, Star Wars still, I just can't believe that. Well, I know we're going to have more movies, but like they said, like, oh, it's the end of like the Skywalker one. So I'm like, gotta see that first.
Yeah. It's the end, so it's, you got to see it for that at the very least, I guess, I just got to keep my expectations in check. I went into The Last Jedi with like the highest of expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really just got let down so much. So I don't want to do that to myself again.
Even though we really differ on that movie, like what was the point that you watched in the theater? Was there a point where you were just like, okay, fuck this, I'm done? like no. Was it earlier in the movie or was it like the whole movie?
No, I watched that movie on opening night on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
I went back the next day on Friday, and then I went back the next day on Saturday. And I really didn't want to believe I didn't like it. I really didn't want to. But I couldn't tell you at the time why I didn't like it. I didn't know what was wrong. I was thinking to myself, like, I don't think I understand what's going on. I think I'm confused about something.
Mm-hmm.
When he first threw the lightsaber over his shoulder, I was just confused. I was like, why did he do that? Like, it didn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then
a controversial one.
Like when they showed the flashback to him with his lightsaber over Kylo.
Mm-hmm.
When I first saw that, I was like, oh, this is a lie. Like this is pretend. Like he's making this up or something as an illusion to try and instigate something or another. And when that didn't turn out to be true, I was just like, I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me. Mm-hmm. Like I couldn't. But I tried so hard to see if it was something I was misinterpreting, but as it sunk in, I realized that I just was not happy with the direction they took a lot of things, and I didn't like because I don't know. I never got a good explanation for it. Like every time Rian Johnson ever acknowledged it, he made it sound like oh, I wanted to do that on purpose because it's different. And I'm just like, dude, fuck you, dude. Like that's not cool. But I mean, that's just how I feel about it. I mean, I've always said, I can see how someone can enjoy it if you like that kind of take on the characters or that twist. Like I can see that, but it just didn't work for me.
And for my point of view, I was thinking, because I understand why people didn't like it, but from my point of view, I thought, well, it's like he saved the galaxy once. He did everything perfectly, and then everything shit on him again 30 years later, and he is just not gonna have it's crazy that you'd have to do it a second time. And like I don't know the way I just like that grumpy Luke. I don't know why.
You know what like when you put it that way, what I just can't help but think about is like I can't comprehend that what they have shown as an adversity in this sequel trilogy is anywhere near enough to make him fall apart like that. Like I do not see the First Order as a threat in any way, shape, or form. I don't.
Yeah, the First Order thing, I agree, because it's kind of like
I just like this is what just broke you, really. Like, oh my god.
Well, not from that point, but from the First Order, it's just kind of weird that like where did they come from? It's like they just came out of nowhere. Like it makes sense in the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy, like the government was broken down and then became this thing with Sidious in place to do it.
Mhm.
Well, and I guess if he does come back in 9, maybe that makes sense bringing another faction back. But it's like at first with the first 2 movies, it's like, well, where did they come from? It's just like I don't know if they even said. Did they say like Kylo and Snow created this new army? Like, is that what it was? I can't remember.
I couldn't tell you, man. I only watched The Force Awakens one time. I've watched The Last Jedi about almost 5 times, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. Too much, but I just I don't remember. Like I feel like when my memories of the Force Awakens are very different to what culminated in The Last Jedi. It just feels like 2 different ideas that are not like lining up properly. It's very strange. Like, but I don't know. I mean, I don't remember all those little details. Like I said, I was confused about that one guy. I was like, who the hell is this? I don't ever remember this guy being mentioned. Am I forgetting something? Like,
yep.
But I mean, I love Rogue One. Like, I mean, like it's like, yeah, okay, it has an amazing scene at the end, but I like the whole movie. Like, I like it's a very different Star Wars movie. It's like
Rogue
very
One
different.
ranked pretty high in my rankings for like the Star Wars movies. Like, it's not what I expected either. I didn't expect to love it as much as I did, being the first spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the third act to me blew me away. Like the best third act like in any of the movies. And I love how it's not about like Jedi. It's about just these characters like trying to survive and they don't. And I thought that impact at the end of them all dying was just fantastic.
Yeah, no, dude, I agree. It was a pretty dark movie.
I just can't wait to rewatch them all. The rest of them.
Have you reviewed these, Corey? I can't remember.
I did a long time ago, but it was like whenever my channel started, so I deleted them. So I'm just reviewing them now.
You're gonna redo them for up to Rise?
Yeah. So every week starting October 11th, Friday, October 11th, every Friday I'll do it, and that will work to where it will lead up to after Last Jedi. It'll be the next one. The next week will be Rise of Skywalker. So I've got it in a row where like I start a review the 11th every single Friday. It'll lead up to Last Jedi. Rise of Skywalker. So, yep. And I feel like it's the perfect way to like end it to watch them all again right now, as opposed to not rewatching them. And I originally wasn't going to do that because I've seen these movies so many times. And since Force Awakens, I've had such a Star Wars fever that I've seen them so many times in the past like couple of years. Like I'd say like 5 to 10 times each, like to the past like 3 or 4 years. Wow. But like, yeah, I just would put them on because I'd be like, oh man, Star Wars. And like, just so I didn't really want to rewatch it, but now I'm getting excited, so I'm going to rewatch them all. And I need to get a refresher.
Hell yeah, dude! Are you gonna watch them in like a special order or just like episode titles?
Episode, and then Solo and Rogue One in their spots, like between 3 and 4.
Chronologically, yeah.
Yeah.
So chronological order is what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best way to do it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You should throw in a little space balls in there.
Yeah, just randomly put in Spaceball.
Yeah.
Spaceballs is fun.
Spaceballs is good stuff, man.
But yeah, yeah, excited for that. Trying to think of, is there anything you're excited for in the theater that's coming out besides like anything
Joker
else?
this week? Joker.
Oh yeah, Joker. I'm not gonna be able to see that for a couple days, unfortunately.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I think my girlfriend wants to see it, so I might have to plan around like, Thursday evening, maybe, depending if she's working. Because I would like to see it ideally like, I guess it would be best to go like Thursday night or anytime at night, because even though I prefer to watch it in the daytime when there's less people, I don't want to miss work for it. So I'm gonna have to watch it after work, basically. Yeah. So probably see it Thursday night or Friday night.
Because I work, since I work nights, I'm working at least all the weekend, so I won't be able to see it for the opening weekend, but I'll still definitely see it.
Oh my goodness, man!
See it like opening night.
That son of a bitch, Peter Pettigrew, just Avada Kedavra, Cedric Diggory like an asshole.
Oh, well, you're already at that point? Well, yeah. I guess we've talked for an hour and like 55 minutes.
Yeah. What a bastard, man.
Peter Pettigrew. God.
He sucks. Man, that's so messed up.
I want to tell you, some great acting in that movie is whenever Cedric Diggory's dad sees his son dead. Like, that scene gets me. Like, that's
dude. It's pretty authentic feeling. It's pretty intense. I agree.
That was a great moment of acting in the movie. It just was like, whoa, I didn't expect it to be that caliber. I also need to buy the second Fantastic Beast because I actually don't own it yet.
The Crimes of Grindelwald, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah, dude. Do you usually buy 4Ks or?
Yeah, I do.
Because they come with the Blu-rays anyways, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah, and they're only a couple dollars more, so why not too?
Exactly. Yeah. I wish I started doing that a little bit sooner, but like that's all I do now.
And it just depends. Like sometimes if there's a movie that comes out where it doesn't have 4K on it, but it will later, I might just get it now. Like I just bought the Child's Play remake, but I didn't see it had a 4K.
No, it doesn't have a 4K, and I haven't seen any kind of listing for it on 4K at all, like in a different country or anything. So, which is a little weird. I don't know why they wouldn't have done that. I feel like, I don't know. Like I feel like that movie would, especially being released at the time it is, dude. Like, probably gonna sound pretty good during Halloween, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Man, I rewatched that and still enjoyed it a lot.
I don't know if this is for sure, dude, but I feel like I might have seen a listing to where they're just going to do that shit that they do at like Walmart every now and then, where they put the original and the remake together in a 2-pack.
Oh, so, yeah.
That'll probably sell because I know Target is doing Halloween 78 and Halloween 2018 in a 2-pack. I think that comes out tomorrow, actually.
Really? Oh, I didn't realize that.
Just so you know how they do that, dude, where they'll put out collections whenever something comes out that's a franchise. Like, I don't know if they did that with John Wick the other week, but they do that all the time. Usually, with when a sequel comes out, they'll put it together with the other one.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the only one they could put with it.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me.
But yeah, I really liked it again on rewatch though. Child's Play, I thought it was still awesome.
Oh yeah, dude, I enjoyed the rewatch too, man. That movie is extremely watchable, dude. I could pop it in right now and enjoy it again.
It was just so funny, and it's weird too because since Derek's the only one I actually met of you guys so far.
Oh yeah, you saw it with him.
I saw it with him, so I remember whenever I was watching the movie, there were moments where we were just losing our shit watching it. Like that scene where the guy gets stabbed in the neck and like he puts on the mascot head, and then like he comes out and like his neck breaks open and like blood spurts on this little girl.
The super Freddy Got Fingered, dude. I loved it.
Oh yeah, it was kind of
yeah.
That always cracked me up when Freddy Got Fingered, where the kid gets killed, and then he's like, "I'm okay, Daddy, I'm okay," and they just they don't want to have a kid die.
One day, Corey, I'm gonna review that movie, and I'm probably only going to get like 47 views, but it's going to be worth it. It's my favorite comedy of all time, dude.
Really? Oh,
I love it, dude.
I
I've
don't know
loved
what
it since
to
it
think
came
about
out.
it. I don't know what to think about it. I've seen it a couple times.
I
There's
love it
things I
so
laugh
much.
about on it, but it's just such a strange movie. It's like
Yeah.
the weirdest thing.
Anthony
I've got a
Michael
friend who
Hall is
loves it,
funny in
though.
that movie too.
You what?
Anthony Michael Hall is funny in that movie.
Is he the one that says "Imagine yourself in the deer"?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
the guy that pays him to do the cartoon.
Oh yeah, my hooves, my hooves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You hear the funny sound? It's
that's my hooves.
hooves.
Oh my god, it cracked me up whenever Rip Torn like goes in to check on him, and he's just in the shower, and like he's got like a whole scuba outfit on. He's like, "Look, I
Yeah.
found a treasure," and it's just like a piece of soap.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like what?
I love that's like the golden moments of that movie is the interactions between him and Rip Torn.
And like literally soaking him with elephant cum. That
Oh my god, dude!
was
Yeah,
like what? That was
that's
insane.
pretty crazy. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh my god. Yeah, that one I need to. I'll watch it again someday. I haven't watched it in a while. I've seen it a couple times.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Cody. About Child's Play. I really am not like in any way anticipating whatever Don Mancini does next because I just don't have a lot of faith in it, to be honest. Like, I'd rather see a Child's Play 2 from the remake franchise.
I don't remember. Did you like the last couple?
No, I like Cult of Chucky, dude. Don't get me wrong. I
Okay.
liked it, but I don't think it's an amazing movie in the franchise. Like, the first 4 movies to me are fucking fantastic. Everything else is includes Seed of Chucky, which I don't care for at all. But Curse and Cult to me are like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's not bad, but that's about it. Like, I don't love them like I love the first 4 movies. Like, it's a very different change in quality. And I don't think that it's a matter of the budget. I think it has everything to do with like the competence of the people working on it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
For me, like my absolute favorite ones is the second one, and then Bride of Chucky, and then Curse of Chucky, and I think those 3 are my favorites. I can't choose between all 3 of those. And then the other ones I really like a lot, and then Seed of Chucky I actually like a lot too, honestly.
That's strange, man. I think you're the only person I've ever met who says that. That's interesting.
Well, Derek too, whenever he rewatched it, he's like, yeah, it had some funny moments too. It wasn't like the worst thing ever, which whenever somebody says something's the worst thing ever, I just kind of laugh and like go, are you serious? Usually.
Yeah. No, it's funny. That's really funny you say that, dude, because today I saw Mike had reviewed Seed of Chucky. And like one of the first things he said was like, I thought that Freddy's Dead was the worst thing ever. I was wrong. I was like,
oh no.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you're a Freddy's Dead lover. I like Freddy's Dead too.
I love Freddy's Dead, man. I always have.
It's definitely when I rank the movies, it's really, really low, but it's not an insult to the movie. It's just I like a lot of the other ones too. So
yeah, I know what you mean. That's how I am with Friday the 13th. Like, aside from Jason Takes Manhattan being the only one I don't like, the one that's at the bottom of my list, I still love that movie. So I mean, I know exactly what you mean when you say that.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like it's not like we're insulting them. It's just it's hard to pick and choose. Like seriously.
Yeah. It's just a matter of just picking a favorite. Basically, that's all it is. Yeah. So
exactly. But I love that we have different, or we have opinions that are different than a lot of people, though, too, which I like a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you with Texas Chainsaw 3D, like that's like your second favorite, right?
My second favorite, followed by Return to or Next Generations right after that one.
Oh, really? Then where do you rank 2? Yeah. I love 2. Where do you rank that at?
I think 2 is my number 4, actually.
Okay.
So it's right. I love 2, though. I mean, I love it.
The way I rank it, I think, is number one is easily the first one, and then
Mhm.
number two would be the second one, and then I'd say the remake, and then the remake's prequel, and then Next Generation, and then Leatherface, and then the third one, and then 3D. But I might put 3 last now because 3D at least, I don't know. Like I need to watch 3D again because I feel like I hated on it too much.
No, I like three, man. It's I just have like a lot of nostalgia with three more than anything. But it's fine. It's got some good family members in it and stuff. But it's
That little girl is so creepy.
yeah, she is.
That
She's
little girl is like young Tina in part 7.
yeah, Jennifer Banco.
Yeah, because whenever I watched that Crystal Lake Memories thing, it like had her at her current age, and she was like, "Yeah, I was in both of these at close to the same time," which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, I got to get going here, Corey.
Okay.
But thanks so much for having me on, man. It's such a great chat as always.
No, and we talked for 2 hours, so I'm gonna probably go eat some extra Pizza Hut.
Don't eat Taco Bell, bro. Don't do it to
Not
yourself so
anymore.
soon.
I'm done with Taco Bell.
But I'll talk to you, man, and let me know when you want to do it again because I'm always down.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely tell you. So sweet. Thanks everybody who
All right,
watched.
everybody. Good night. Bye, Cody. Bye, Corey.
See you.